please check out our sponsor at koicbd.com. Make sure you use code MUTstrategy for 20% off. Good morning, YouTube. Ryan Curry Howard here. MUTstrategy episode 4. We have something really exciting, something that we haven't seen up until this point in Madden 20. Fan appreciation packs and solos. That's right. They gave us packs we could buy and solos we could spend our time on to show us how much they appreciate us. And I just wanted to say thank you, EA. The packs were great. We had a lot of fun. We used coins, points, and we got players. You know, what do you expect, guys? We are here in the middle of May. They are showing us their appreciation by giving us something we can interact with in game outside of a normal promo. Let's be honest. Everyone's complained a little bit this year. Let's just accept the fan appreciation, and for everyone that pulled a golden ticket, I hope you feel appreciated. For everyone that didn't, you should feel appreciated. I hope you do feel that way. That's right. Madden appreciates us, and they gave us some new solo challenges to show us. Basically, you complete these solo challenges over the next couple of weeks, and you will get a free golden ticket. That's right. Free 99 overall golden ticket. None of the 98s will be available, only the 99s, but EA really just wanted to show us that they appreciate us. Some new stuff in here for you to accomplish through playing the game. And then obviously, like we were just saying, there's the new fan appreciation packs in the store. You can buy a few of these with points. You can buy a few of them with coins. We did buy some. We got some nice stuff. I don't want to spoil anything, but it was a nice weekend for us. We felt appreciated. So the first and most limited Ultimate Legend of the weekend, Steve Largent. He's a nice card. Everyone's going to give him the knock based on the speed, but he has the overall well-rounded receiver stats for those theme teams. You know what I mean? Seahawks players, gotta love this guy. Next up, you've got Simeon Rice. I know for a fact that this guy could start on every single lineup across Ultimate Team on any platform. His speed, strength, and block shedding is just different. He's going to play like Warren Sapp from an end, and if he has abilities on and he gets past that first blocker and he's not double teamed, you're basically going to see the same kind of animations due to that acceleration being so high with the speed and height and weight. I mean, he's just a force to be reckoned with. And last but not least, our hometown favorite of the weekend, Michael Vick. I will roll the video real quick and show you guys. We actually did pull him live on stream the other day. So here's the clip. We were playing in a couple of CFMs on Xbox already, and I'm gonna take a quick break. 99 Michael Vick. Alright, and here are our 3 golden tickets for the week. Adrian Peterson, Brian Burns, and Mohamed Sanu. Peterson has the break tackle and the carrying stats to fit into any team, especially if you can put the team chems on him. Brian Burns is a beast. He's an excellent pass rusher. I did hear that he plays a little bit light in the sense that some of the bigger tackles and bigger players can block him because his strength is a little bit low. But I think he's going to fit on almost any team, especially if you've got a Panthers squad. And last but not least, Mohamed Sanu. I'm a fan of this guy. He did play for the Falcons for a little while, and I loved him as a character player for the team. I don't know about him as a quarterback. I'm sure he runs the Taysom Hill package well, and he's a nice fit in that kind of a system as a wrinkle if you have that luxury. But as a full-time quarterback, I just don't think he has the wind-up. He kind of throws it like a receiver throwing the ball. You know, it just doesn't look natural, and it doesn't come off of the edge of his hand like it would off of a Rodgers or a Josh Allen, for example, just another golden ticket that you could go grab. There is a price difference, but there's a reason as well. If you guys didn't see any of the Madden Bowl this past weekend, you definitely missed out. If you were able to catch a little bit the first weekend, maybe you were watching because you were a fan of Bugs or Mo, and once they lost, you were doing something else this past weekend, I promise you, this past weekend, being on ESPN2, EA took the opportunity and they stepped up to the plate. The production was amazing. The quality was really good. I hope the competitors had a really high quality experience from their side. There's no way for me to know that, obviously, but I imagine it was pretty well put together. I did see a couple moments that are going to pop up in any tournament, especially when it's single elimination and money's on the line, but it seemed like they handled it pretty well. We got to see some amazing games between Joke and Pavon yesterday, Decroft and Clef, and then the final, Joke and Decroft. I don't know what more you could ask for. I mean, Drini, Kiv, Lil Man, and Noah were right there on the fringe and didn't make the Final Four, and any of those guys would be just as good content or competition in that Final Four, but the best players won. I heard users say this specifically. These 16 guys all represented different time frames of Madden 20 when they dominated the meta at that moment, and they fought it out, and these were the 4 that made it through. These 4 guys obviously didn't use the same scheme all year, but these guys were able to put it together and be the Final Four, right? We had an amazing semifinals. The first game was Decroft versus Clef. It was an amazing matchup. You really can't be upset either way. I was rooting for Clef. I'm a Clef fan, but he wasn't able to get it done. Frank Clark went insane. Frank Clark had 5+ sacks for Decroft, and Decroft ended the game with, I think, 13, if not for sure 12 sacks. It was an incredible game. The Hollywood Brown touchdown from the 7-yard line. Decroft got in max protect, got a streak that he liked, beat the defender by about 5 yards. He put the ball up there. That was kind of the nail that sealed it, that really took the air out of the game. Clef played amazing, making it to the Final Four. He went home with 20,000. It's not a bad run. I know that guy wants the championship or nothing less. So I hated to see it, but it was a great game. In our second semifinal match, we had Joke versus Pavon. Obviously, this was a great matchup. It started awkward for Pavon, throwing a pick 6. Joke had the user. He caught it. He got a little sticky. He made a little magic, got in the end zone, and he said he needed 13 to win. He got 7 on the first play of the game on defense. So it was hard sledding for Pavon the whole way through, but it was a good matchup. Joke played great, and he showed you why he had the #1 defense. He played great, and Gale Sayers got free. He was the MVP, if not Frank Clark, again coming through clutch for Joke when it mattered. And then in the final, we had Joke and Decroft. You have Decroft representing TNC. That's Tenacity's gamer tag, clan tag. If you see that, they've got a lineup of just straight up goons. Everyone on that lineup can play Madden, and it is getting in the reps as a team or a squad to make sure that they're putting best on best every rep they can. So anyone coming out of there is a killer. Decroft has been hot. You hate to see the way it ended, but as a Madden fan, I enjoyed watching the game only because it was a defensive masterpiece, okay? This was very much like the Patriots-Rams Super Bowl a couple years ago. People jumped quickly on the Rams and said, oh, they shouldn't have been there, they weren't able to score, blah, blah, blah. If you understand football, you understand that what the Patriots did on defense that year in the Super Bowl was immaculate. They literally held one of the best offenses we've seen in the last 5 years to a field goal, and they made the Rams look silly, okay? In this game, it was very similar. Decroft didn't have a pass completion through a couple of quarters. He kept throwing it. Joke was running the ball, and he was playing great defense, and he was getting in field goal range, okay? He brought Tress Way for the faster left-hand dive, netted him a touchdown. It was worth it, okay? If you say that the 10-cap quarterback takes the excitement out of the game, we understand. I wouldn't wholeheartedly disagree with you, but that wasn't Joke's decision for EA to make that how the game works. And until they change it, you can't hate the player for winning the game within the rules, within the framework of how the game's laid out. People have been talking about that faster left-handed handoff for a while. So, Joke, congratulations. It was an amazing Madden Bowl. To see him hold Decroft to 3 field goals, guys, if you don't realize how hard that is to do, beating Drini, beating Pavon, beating Decroft like he did, Joke deserved it. Absolutely amazing weekend, and both weekends were great, but the whole production, A1. Honestly, amazing, 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 EA. Alright guys, quick little exit tip for you that stuck around and watched the whole video. If you go to the store, you'll notice they added back that draft reroll into the training store. I wouldn't suggest doing this, not the old method, not the new method. There is some ways to sell for coin, but it all revolves around the data set you get back, or in layman's term, luck, depending on how many you pull. But if you notice, it has an expiration date, 4 days, 15 hours, 44 minutes. So I'll do the math for you guys. That's Friday morning, 10:30 a.m. Basically, we're expecting this to end and a new promo with a training reroll to pop into the store. Keep an eye out. They'll probably tease it this week. We could go ahead and speculate that it's position heroes, and we could have 24 new 99 overall players. But like I said, I wouldn't suggest doing this. We'll give it a little test run, see what happens. This is just off of the rip. First record, perfect. 86 overall. Just like I said, expect something new Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and if you liked this video, like the video. If you didn't, don't like it. I'm trying to use that as a metric to gauge whether we're doing a good job or not. We appreciate you guys sticking around till the end. Have a great week. Make sure you do as we always say, give back a little bit more than you take, and we can make the world a better place. See you guys next time.